Hey everybody, this is Stephanie. Welcome back to another Project Life process video. This is week 11, and we're going to jump right in. I'm grabbing out the remainder cards from the LE Studio monthly kit for March. I went ahead and pulled out all the excess die cuts from previous kits because the last spread of Project Life I did tackle a ton of die cuts from the kit, so I didn't really have a lot to work with. So I just bring those in so that way we can keep moving forward here. That's the beauty of working with this collection. They tend to have the same color scheme so that they blend for any month. So I only had one 4x6 Project Life card within the March kit, so I again grabbed out previous cards from previous kits of the LE Studio brand, and I found this purple one. Real quick, I thought that's how it worked, but as I noticed, this card has a ton of the colors that are like the yellow and the red. I decided to put it as my title card to help bring in some of that red and yellow from the right side to the left. It's funny that I thought I would go for the red and the yellow more to keep bringing that in. I ended up going a different route, bringing in the purple. And this is how it decides it for me with this card alone. I don't have a lot of journaling to do since this week took over just documenting 2 big events. So basically, out of the 7 days, I only had 2 things to really talk about other than the coffee mugs that you see there next to the title card on the left side. I'm just talking about 2 different events, one being where we let Mason pick a day, during spring break. He got to pick a day and how we spent it, and he right off the bat decided that we can play a board game. He picked Clue, and then after that he wanted to go eat, get some pizza. And so we decided to take him to Incredible Pizza since we had never been, and he's never been. We never took in him before. So and he was super excited. We spent the whole day there. So we went in there when it was daytime, and by the time we got out, it was dark. Super crazy, but it was so fun. And then we ate, so it was a buffet, so we ate kind of like so late that it was like in between lunch and dinner. It was really fun, very tiring, but so fun. And then another day we went to Peter Piper's and we met up with my family there, and it was just so nice to get out of the house and just have fun with the family. Okay, but I'm moving on now. I'm trying to find some colors. I thought I would keep that green in there. That green card that says notes from today, but I ended up switching it out. So I'm just trying to get a feel. I am going to be bringing in more cards from this brand just because they work. They all have the same color scheme. I don't have to go within my entire craft room. I would probably take hours instead of the 20 minutes that this actually took. And I love the fact that there wasn't a lot of journaling, so that's why it didn't take as long. It wasn't a lot to document this week. Super simple. This is the card that's going to help inspire me to keep going with the color scheme in the middle row. I really found that I have a formula. I generally like to have 4x6 photos that are telling the main highlights of the week, and I always like to have them with the white border. And then I like to have 4 3x4 size cards there in the middle column, with including some filler cards, so that way I can do some journaling about the week. So that's kind of how I have my system. So every now and then I don't have a lot of photos to print like a 4x6, so then I'll have to do some filler cards. But overall, I am that actually that would have been perfect. I should have done that card. But again, I just didn't really have a lot of journaling, and I ended up going with a different card. So either one could have worked, right? After this, I'm going to be pulling out some of the die cuts from my stash there in the upper little pile you see there. And then I'm going to do some stamping, and then I'm going to do my journaling. I always do my journaling with typewriter. I think I did like once or twice. Nope, I think it was only one time this year. I did my handwriting, and it was a bit cringe-worthy, but I'm still happy that I added in some journaling. It got done faster. I know I've been dreading to kind of place the Project Life cards into my typewriter. Just being lazy, guys. I'm just being lazy. But it was nice how quickly, using my handwriting, how fast it got done. But I do like the clean look, and that, you know, the people, family members, when they open the album, they're able to actually read it. Since my handwriting looks more like a chicken scratch. I know I can actually write a lot better if I didn't rush, but yeah, I rush. I always just chicken scratch. That's just the way it is. Right here, I am starting to add in the die cuts to see which one that's going to fit for each photo, and then I'm going to call it done. So there by the title card, I had got these new Harry Potter mugs for the month. I think shortly, either this week or after, I end up getting some other 2 more Harry Potter mugs, but I don't end up sharing it on this spread, so I'm assuming I might do it next week. I'm not sure. And yeah, they're in the right portion that I'm working on right now. That is a photo of the newest addition to Henry's train collection. You know, he's on his 3rd set, and he has another Thomas friend. Her name is Gina, and 2 more goes, which he calls them goes, but you know, they're the carts. So yeah, his collection is just constantly growing. I can safely say he likes trains so much more than the boys did. So it's just so crazy to notice these things on how they have different personalities, you know? That's why I like doing Project Life. These are the little things that who knows if, you know, come 2 months to next year, if he's still going to be obsessed with trains, or is he going to move forward from Thomas trains to actual, you know, big boy trains, and he keeps at that little hobby. I love doing this. I love seeing these things as they change it. You don't even notice that they're gonna, you know, that this is now and it may not be later. So it's just constantly changing, and you don't notice it unless you have a day by day, week by week format in front of you to notice these changes, these small, like little things. And oh, okay, I'm just going on and on, guys, but I'm having a moment here, a mom moment. That's where I'm going to be journaling. So I'm grabbing out some of the die cuts here, and I think that's going to complete everything. Has anybody ever considered Project Life? Are you doing Project Life? What is your biggest, do you have a formula? Do you have a system? I can say right now, I had trouble for the first few years just because I was inconsistent, and the printing process, the photos, I used to do it from Walmart, and I would do them like in bulk for the entire month, and it would get scattered. They, you know, they just print them, you know, they don't keep them organized the way I had them printed. And I was trying to do 3x4s. I tried even doing smaller sizes, and that was just too much work for me. So that made me realize that I needed to go simple for this project to get completed. So I'm curious though. I have considered doing a smaller size for previous years that I was never into scrapbooking at that time. I'm gonna try and do a 6x8. So let me know what size you're doing Project Life, if you're considering what size you're aiming for, and what's your inspiration and your go-to technique for maybe like a 6x8 size or a 12x12. What's your must-have, your must-do that you do every single time? It just works. I'm considering which way I want that, and this is when I realized doing it upwards, that Project Life card, I could do a little bit of journaling, and then I'm going to place a little decorative element there. So here it is, all completed. I love the way it came out. I added some stamps there, some 2nd and 3rd generation, and yeah, so I hope you enjoyed the process, that you consider to subscribe. As always, thanks for watching. Until next time, bye.